What's up, guys? It's Max from MaxwellsZoo. We got a big day ahead of us. We got some packages to open, and Penny left us a present of her own. And you'll see that what she left us is a good reason why we're going to need to get her a new cage. And some of these packages are some stuff for that new cage. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. So if you remember from the last video, last time we saw Penny, she was feeling kind of blue. And it turns out she finished shedding last night. Look at that. Absolutely massive shed. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now you might be thinking, gee Louise, how do you have a snake that big? But you have to think about this. Snakes, when they shed their skin, it actually expands a little bit. So you're not going to be able to measure your skin to get an accurate measurement of how big your snake is. The skin is like a sock, you know. You're not going to wear a sock that's the size of your foot. Is that right? I don't know if that's the right. You guys get what I'm going at, though. And it's really cool, though, because it is kind of like a sock, as in it's completely inside out. And so you can see right there. Look at that head pattern. Very cool. And Penny does a really good job of letting her sheds go all the way out and not scrumpling them all up. Padme, when she sheds, she'll poop right in her sheds, and it's no fun for anybody. Now, whenever I get Penny out, I always try to use a hook, and you know, I'm not really too worried that she's gonna bite me, but once she gets bigger, I want her to be very well hook trained to know that this means she's coming out and not to take a chunk out of me. But here she is. Wow. She's looking good. Ooh, a little feisty. Look at that. Wow. Look at those yellows. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'll move her up into the light here. Look at that. Man, it's pretty awesome seeing the carpet pythons. Every time they shed, their colors just get so much more bright and vibrant. And those blacks on her head, too, are looking really nice. Hello, I know you're not very happy. One of the things that is a tell for when she's a little bit striky is when she has her tail. When her tail's all stressed out. So you guys can see there. Sorry. She was giving me a look. So I got the hook back out just to calm her down. Hey, we're good. But, you know, when they get that S position, you kind of just want to, you know, maybe not let them have a shot at your head, but if you can try to get them to move a little bit, it usually calms them down. Because, you know, snakes aren't really looking to come attack you, they're just a little spooked. And once they get out of that fight and into that flight mode, then you're all going to be okay. Yeah, we're all calmed down now, right, Penny? Yeah, she's feeling good. Look, her tail's starting to relax. But man, look at those colors. Oh, she's looking good. She's getting pretty big too. But that's a clean shed. You know, one thing that you always want to check, whenever your snake sheds, you want to make sure that there's nothing left behind. Because, you know, stuck shed is a sign that there's not enough humidity in your enclosure. And that's, you know, for carpet pythons with lower humidity requirements, you're not going to really find much stuck shed unless it's really, really low, and then you really need to check that out. But with ball pythons, stuck shed is a really good sign that your tank doesn't have enough humidity. And a lot of people that have ball pythons don't really pay attention to humidity as closely as they need to, because as they're a tropical species, they really need that low humidity. And Penny, you want to stop looking at me like that, girl? You want to come down? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, she's just looking at my face. She doesn't like it when I talk too much. But if we just break up that S, usually that works. Gets her moving. Yeah, there we go, Penny. But as you can see now, oh, get her eyes up close to the camera there. Eyes are all cleared up. They were opaque back when she was shedding. You know, one of the cool things about Penny and holding Penny versus my other snakes is that Penny is just so so strong. I mean, look at this. She's all stretched out. She's stretched out like 2 feet right there. And she's just barely holding on to my hand. You know, that's one of the cool things about having a semi-arboreal snake like Penny. Woo-hoo. She's really trying to make a move for it, though. But she can really just support that body pretty far. But let's calm down. Let's not get too far away. So we got a couple of packages today as well. Let's open them up and see what we got. So I was getting a couple things that I'm going to need for Penny's new enclosure and a couple things for my dart frogs. And this one here, this is for my dart frogs. And this is something that is really easy for people to miss when they're building dart frogs cages. But it will save you 1,000 times over. And that is no CM netting. And this is netting that's really fine and will not let fruit flies get out, which is absolutely necessary when dealing with dart frog enclosures, because you're going to have so many fruit flies and you need to be able to have ventilation. So no CM netting, that's what you're going to want to get. Bigger package here. Open out a couple things in this one. Yep. Okay. So first off, this is for Penny's new cage. I just got some LED strip lights, and these are I'm going to put up on the top of the cage, and they're just going to do a great job of keeping the tank nice and bright. And since I'm planning on using fake plants, you know, I don't have to worry too much about like what spectrum, like what intensity these lights are. They just have to do a good job of lighting the thing up, and I think these are going to do just the trick. And since they're LED, they're not really going to take up too much energy either. This is a sliding door lock, and you know, it's pretty necessary, not only because like the snake's not really going to get out, I'm not too worried about that, but this is one thing that landlords really like to see is, are your animals secured and locked in? And like, while I'm not going to lose a snake and they're not going to crack through a sliding door lock, or like a sliding door in general, they're not going to really have the strength to open it. Having this though, it's going to give them that nice security that landlords like to have. And then this is actually something for my dart frog tank in the back, the big one. This is just a little teeny tiny USB fan. Hold that up here. So this thing is just going to go, I'm just going to cut a little tiny hole, use some of that no CM netting, and put this to help increase the ventilation. And that tank does not have much ventilation at this point, which is really good for keeping the humidity up, but then I'm running into problems with mold and plants, and it doesn't smell good either. So once your tank starts stinking, that usually means that you have a problem with ventilation, and that's just getting too humid and gross inside. So this little bad boy is really going to put in some work for me and help me out a ton. I know we just had a quick video today, but thanks for tuning in. Here's Penny, how to bring her out, you know, don't want her to feel jealous, but thanks so much for tuning in. I'm hoping to start producing more little quick videos and, you know, get more videos out there, get some more exposure, figure out what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. So let me know how it's going so far in the comments, and I'll get back to you, and I'm excited to create more content for you guys.